My name is Andres Munoz, and I am a current sophomore at Shenandoah Valley Academy. As I'm sure you know, Shenandoah has a remarkable music department. Our vision here at SVA is to serve God, value knowledge, and accept a life of service. I think that our music department lives this mission out beautifully. I'm a violinist and have been all my life. Last spring, I had the privilege to go on the international music tour. Shens and orchestra traveled across Italy, France, and Switzerland in what can only be described as an eye-opening experience. The entire trip was filled with outstanding moments, from singing on the plane with the entire crew as an audience, all the way to spreading Christ's love through song in grand cathedrals. I was incredibly blessed to have my birthday during our time in France, a magnificent Sabbath indeed. My father took the long trip to meet us in France so he could be there on my birthday. It was wonderful. That day, we had what I believe to be one of our best performances of the entire trip. We were staying at the Adventist University of France in Cologne and had our concert broadcast to countless viewers. This tour alone gave us so many experiences to be proud of. We all became much closer as a group, new relationships were cultivated, and lives were changed. I know mine was. One thing that really struck me during the trip was a perception of music as a service, as a ministry. As Ellen White wrote in the Review and Herald, song is one of the most effective means of impressing spiritual truth upon the heart. Often by the words of sacred song, the springs of penitence and faith have been unsealed. Music is a ministry, and we treat it as such. During the Europe tour, we played in many churches and places of worship. Each and every time, without fail, a pastor or elder of the church would come up to us and remark about how unimaginable our very presence was. They would each explain that the youth were simply no longer in the church. We would look around and see our audience, mothers, fathers, young children, and the elderly. A key group was missing, the youth. To them, the idea of a large group of high schoolers lifting the Lord's name in praise was unheard of. In these churches, the young people are leaving at frightening rates. They were drawn to our music as an image of hope, an image of what happens when the youth are brought into involvement and given an uplifting service to fulfill. Our ministry really touched these hearts, and our immediate impact was vividly clear after each and every concert. It was beautiful. From the way we conduct ourselves to the sound we bring, our music department is truly a ministry, serving the Lord with a joyful heart. Of course, we aren't always abroad. We bring it back home, but continue our ministry nonetheless. Strings, band, orchestra, choir, shens, bells, worship ministry. There is a part for everyone to play. Music lessons are available for just about everything you could imagine: voice, piano, strings, wind, and so on. Anyone will tell you, without hesitation, that music is a fundamental part of campus life. Worship is filled with song. Vespers is filled with song. Church is filled with song. Our daily lives are engulfed in praise. Ephesians 5:19 says, "Be filled with the Spirit, speaking to one another with psalms, hymns, and songs from the Spirit. Sing and make music from your heart to the Lord, always giving thanks to God the Father for everything, in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ." Truthfully, this is quite a busy year, with as many performances packed in as possible. Here at Shenandoah, we have an amazingly talented group of musicians, so we are given every opportunity to shine as a light through music and song. I have truly been blessed in my personal and spiritual life by the musical focus here on this campus, and I know for a fact that the same can be said for each and every one of us here.